So it's Baskonia with the first possession to begin this second quarter. Kuruks has almost lost the handle. Madar sticking to him like glue. Lasor back into the action to begin this second quarter. Taras Tarakerskis looking for Matt Costello down low. Outstanding pass out of the low post. Vanja Marinkovic, the recipient of the extra pass from Artus Kuruks, and Vanja Marinkovic with his second three-pointer of the night. He leads his team in scoring with 8. Effective offense to begin the second quarter by the visiting team. Dante Exum handling after entering in the second quarter for his first action of the game. Lasor drawing a foul on his cut down the lane. Kuruks manhandling him from behind. So Jan Madar gets to the elbow and connects from about 15 feet. His first field goal attempt of the night is a successful one. Jan Madar held scoreless after going 0 of 2 from the field after just 3 minutes on the court at Maccabi earlier this week. 0 of 1 from downtown and 0 of 1 from two-point territory. That's a confident stroke from Vanja Marinkovic. 3 of 4 from downtown on his return to face the former club, the place where he grew up. He moves to 11 points in the game. Dante Exum spinning his way beneath the dots, pulls it way back out to the half-court logo, and Jan Madar, who creates room with the crossover once again, and he's knocked to the hardwood by Matt Costello. Costello doesn't agree with the call. It's a foul in the act of shooting that will send Jan Madar to the free throw line. So Jan Madar, 80% from the stripe, hitting 12 of his 15 attempts so far this campaign. So Jan Madar continues to show excellent consistency from 15 feet away, making both free throws to move to 4 points in the game. Partizan continue to apply full court pressure. Vanja Marinkovic going one-on-one with Kevin Punter, turns on the jets, gets inside the opponent's three-point line and keeps it himself off right. Well, he's got the hot hand, Vanja Marinkovic. But I don't think his head coach is too impressed with that shot selection. That's one of those shots where if it goes down, then it's a good shot. But in the more likely scenario that it wouldn't drop, and then it's a shot that the coaching staff, or indeed the players, wouldn't take if given the opportunity to run it over. So Kevin Punter drawing the foul on the pull-up. He'll go to the free throw line. Kevin Punter, 87% from the stripe this campaign. He's irritated. He's missed that one. It was a perfect 5 for 5 at the Menorah Mivtahim Arena in his 22-point total. He makes the second. 11 points the advantage for the home team. It's Kuruks. Costello fakes the three, lost his footing and tried to hook up Dalton Homez. The pass goes between Homez's legs and out of bounds. Lasor drive, dishes, corner three-pointer from Dante. Net. And Partizan shooting the three ball beautifully. 6 of 9 from downtown, 2/3 of their attempts falling, and that is why they've opened up their largest lead of the game. They are up by 14, dominating this second quarter with the 3 ball. Kuruks, difficult reception, pump fake, and the 3-pointer calmly connected by Tadas Sedekerskis. Pump fake to send the defender flying. And with the shot clock ticking down, it made no difference. Now we've got a whistle away from the basketball, and if that's on Matt Costello, that is going to be foul number 3. Well, it's going to be interesting to see which way this call goes, but as we take another look at the calm stroke to end a run of 8 points without reply, posted by Partizan to put them up by 14 momentarily, and it is indeed on Matt Costello. 3 fouls in just 5.5 minutes. He has to take a seat on the sideline, so coach Johan Peñarroya has him available for crunch time. Dante Exum keeps the ball himself and connects on back-to-back 3-pointers. Dante Exum, 6 points in the game on perfect shooting from the field, and his team up by 14 once again, equaling their largest lead of the night. Lesort taking a shot to the jaw, picked up a foul in the process. He and Stephen Enoch coming together, but Exum fancying this matchup. Backed up for advancing with the dribble and pulling up on a dime to drill the shot from downtown. So Baskonia with possession from the sideline. Kuruks double teamed near the sideline, got the ball down to Tadas Sedekerskis. He drove to the dots. 3-pointer is fired, but off the mark from the perimeter. Dalton Hommes 0 for 2 from downtown. Hunter, bullet pass, surrounded was Lesort, showing his handle. He's waiting for a guard to relieve him of the basketball. Punter just does just that, catching as a shooter and engaging with the crowd after landing his first field goal of the night, as the threes continue to fall freely here at the Stark Arena. 8 of 11 from downtown for Partizan. They're up by 17, their largest lead of the game. That 3-pointer off the iron. So Marinkovic being defended by Madar. Lots of contact between the two on the perimeter. Lesort ripping that rebound away from his front court partner. 2 top 10 rebounders on the same team fighting for that board. Bullet pass from Punter to Zach Leday. Now working one-on-one down in the low post before kicking it back to Madar. Madar gets to the dots. Has his shot slapped away by Stephen Enoch, but not before he was fouled. So Jan Madar will go to the free throw line. Stephen Enoch called for his first foul, slapping that shot away to prevent an and one opportunity. So Jan Madar to the free throw line for foul shots 3 and 4 tonight. So Jan Madar, perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 points in the game. His team up by 19. So Smailagic into the game. Full court pressure continuing to be applied. It's Kevin Punter getting down low to hassle and harry Dalton Homez. Punter fronting Stephen Enoch. They try the lob, rotating on the help for Zach Leday, and Zach Leday thought that he'd done a solid job with the help defense, but a tweet. And it will send Stephen Enoch to the free throw line. Matchup D being played by Partizan. Kevin Punter fronting, doing a good job with the seal. Stephen Enoch collecting the lob pass. Strong to the rack. Zach Leday called for his first foul. We've got a timeout on the floor. When we emerge from the timeout, it will be Stephen Enoch to the free throw line, trying to end what is an 8-0 run. Partizan up by 19.
That's a big defensive play right there.
Chris Jones, a wizard with the ball in his hands.
What a block!
How about that? Matthias Lasor, Neno mon ami!
Oh my goodness!
Special and spectacular.
You can barely believe what you're seeing here. Strap up and hold on tight.
Well, entering round 19, Partizan and Valencia posting identical records of 8 and 10. And that is the game of the week next week in round 20. One of the 5 Thursday fixtures scheduled to take place across the continent. How will the two sides fare in their round 19 fixtures? Currently, is Partizan in a dominant position. Baskonia have led on a couple of occasions in the first quarter, but since Partizan went ahead 7-6, well, they have continued to open up the lead. They led by a dozen at the end of the quarter, and that is currently being stretched to 19. 2 8-0 runs have been posted in this second quarter as they continue to play very efficient basketball at the offensive end and making life very difficult for Baskonia with their disruptive defense. So Stephen Enoch then to the free throw line. 66% shooter. 69% shooter, excuse me, on the season so far. He can get to the free throw line in round 18 and his 6-point total. But he makes both, ending the 8-0 run and reducing the deficit to 17 with just under 5 minutes remaining. So Exum almost lost the handle, but kept it to find Kevin Punter. Alexa Avramovic, terrific take to the rack and finishing with the left. Alexa Avramovic playing confident basketball, attacking the paint from the perimeter, and he remains perfect from the field in his 7-point total. The lead up to 19 once again. Enoch back to his feet, post up strong. Smailagic defending. Enoch lost his footing on the wet patch he just created when he fell to the hardwood previously. Deep into the shot clock. Rokas Giedraitis for 3. Off the back iron, Stephen Enoch with a terrific defensive rebound. Power dribble, can't get the stick back to go. But Enoch battling fantastically on the offensive glass as Punter pulls up in transition. Off the mark, Seda Kerskis looking to thread the needle. And that is a fantastic fast break. Dalton Homez couldn't make the initial reception cleanly, but he stayed with the play and found his streaking front court teammate Rokas Giedraitis, who rocked the rim with a 2-fisted jam. Now, what's this going to be here? Is it going to be a call for a flop? I think Alexa Avramovic is going to be hit with a technical here as we take a look at how Dalton Homez was able to stay with the pass he couldn't handle initially to hook up Rokas Giedraitis. But it is indeed a technical foul against Alexa Avramovic, who's played a perfect game so far in terms of shooting, for this flop here. Mild shove in the back. Fell to the hardwood. So he was hit with a baseball bat. The officials not impressed with that piece of theatrics. Technical foul against Aleksa Avramovic. But Dalton Homez, who's among the league leaders, 94% from the free throw line. He was 15 of 16 coming into the game. And unsurprisingly, he can't find a range from 15. And surprisingly, rather, he can't find a range from 15 feet away. So here's Baskonia with possession. Looking to add to their run of 4 straight points. Terrific finish because Smailagic was right with Darius Thompson every step of the way. But he moves to 4 points in the game, perfect from 2-point territory. Both of them have been finishers at the rack. The driving from the perimeter. Dante Exum jumping to pass. Easy pickings for Dalton Homez. And a 3-on-none opportunity. Finished with a fast break flush by Darius Thompson. Back-to-back buckets for Darius Thompson. A run of 8 points without reply for Baskonia. Most potent offense in the EuroLeague, can put points on the board in a hurry. And that's why Željko Obradović has called timeout. Not happy with the momentum that Baskonia have established. Just remind the home team how he wants them to execute and what they should be emphasizing. Timeout on the floor.
It's every time. Until now, peace out. Tonight, we get something. How you decide to come down? Shoot your go shot.
So unable to inbound successfully at the first attempt, it will remain Partizan basketball. So Yannis Papapetru checking into the game. So Dante Exum brings the ball over half. Tadas Sadakerskis defending. Now Avramovic back to Exum, who's attacking Sadakerskis. He's lost the basketball. Careless turnover. Darius Thompson, second in the league in steals. I'm not sure whether he will be credited with it or it will be Sadakerskis. As again, terrific take to the right by Darius Thompson. What a rejection by Matthias Lesor, who then races down the floor. Avramovic pivoting, having used his dribble. Lesor with a statement block to take away the bucket from Darius Thompson, who is so effective at taking the ball to the rack. Quick spin move. There's a travel by Matthias Lesor. We see the weak side block from Lesor. So Thompson defended by Uroš Trifunovic. Steven Enoch sets the screen, rolls to around the dots. He receives the ball now, kick out to the wing. Rokas Giedraitis for three. Dante Exum closing out to contest the shot. Fantastic hustle from Sander Rajesta. Couldn't maintain possession for his team. But watch him hit the deck here in a bid to do so. But before he released the basketball, skidding over the sidelines. Can't fault the effort from Sander Rajesta. Lassor looking to complete the catch. Stephen Enoch crucial in taking it away. It's rocket speared Rightis. Came away with it. Darius Thompson orchestrating things from the perimeter. Enoch sets the screen, slides down the lane. Get the ball back out to Tadas Stadekerskis, who draws the foul. Alexa Abramovich will be called for his second. So Partizan still with plenty of fouls to give. It's sideline possession for the visiting team. Thompson, double team near the sideline. Tough pickup for Tadas Stadekerskis. Rocket geared Rightis driving on Ioannis Papapetru. Geared Rightis, difficult shot attempt, having used his dribble. They come away with an offensive rebound thanks to the hustle of Stephen Enoch and Tadas Stadekerskis. Three-pointer off the mark from Rocket geared Rightis, who is now 0 of 3 from downtown. In stark contrast to the home team, Kazoo Baskonia Vitoria Gasteiz 6 of 18 from long range. Partizan at 8 of 13, and we've got an offensive foul. Matthias Lassor called for the foul. That's going to be his second. So we've got a timeout on the floor. Baskonia used a run of 8 points without reply to get back to 11. They're currently trailing by 13. 47-34 the score deep into the second quarter. So that was another look at the second foul accrued by Matthias Lassor. Thompson trying to fight his way through and around it. So three-quarter court pressure being applied by Partizan. Baskonia turn the basketball over, but then fight to get it back. Rokas Giedraitis down on his knees. He needs somebody to take it from him. Darius Thompson to the rescue in that regard. He then puts it to the wing, with Tadas Stadekerskis going to work. He's surrounded by a trio of Partizan defenders. Three-pointer is off the mark, but no one available to put a body on Stephen Enoch, who flushes home the offensive rebound. 4 points in the game for him. His team down by 11. Shot clock has been turned off. Punter checking the game status. Pulls up on the perimeter. Back iron on the shot. And with 20 minutes completed here, Partizan Mozart bet Belgrade up by a double-digit margin.